Previously on Dream Team.
You've got my ticket, so you must have stolen it.
We both know you sold them to me.
That's a lie.
You're the only liar here, mate.
There was a tout, Clyde.
You said that...
Well, once I testify, my claim's dead in the water. I've got nothing.
I'm cuffed you.
I need to have concrete assurance of that.
Well, what can I do? I do.
And you, little lady?
I do.
I now pronounce you man on one.
To the future.
To the present.
To the Presley.
Front door's open!
Your grandfather's signet ring?
All my money's gone!
Damn it, Jeff!
No transmission. No transmission.
Donna! How was your honeymoon, love?
Clyde, any comments?
Any comments?
Nice to be back.
Donna, wearing leather. Did you whip him into shape?
Are you sure you'll be able to prove in court the Bulls' tickets were stolen property, Clyde?
Absolutely, mate, absolutely.
This time next week, we'll be even closer to owning Harchester United.
Guys,
You enjoy the honeymoon?
Come on, guys,
Any last
leave us
comments?
alone now, will you? Go on, you've had your piece, go on.
Don, have you really done this?
Leave us alone, boy. Look, she's not interested, all right.
Donny, sweetheart, tell me you haven't married him.
What's it look like to you, Dean? Check it out. Well, you can have this back and all.
I don't know where to go.
Donny!
Are you okay, darling?
As long as you're all right, yeah.
Gaffer, I've just got off the plane. Look, I'm a bit busy right now. But, Gaffer... Alright, I've got a meeting with my lawyers, but I guess I can wait. Yeah, I can give you 10 minutes. Yeah, no, okay. Yes, I shall be there. Come on, what's so damn important?
When you were in Las Vegas, I suspended you. You're back in the first team.
Love that, love that.
And then I'm selling you at the next transfer window.
What are you talking about? You can't sell me. I'm going to own this place.
And that attitude's exactly the reason I don't want you anywhere near my team. You may own this club one day, but you're not going to play for it.
Well, why put me back in the first then?
Let's talk about the realities here. I need money for new players. You've been off the pitch, had a visibly bad attitude. Right now, no one would pay 2p for you. I need you in the shop window. Come New Year, you're gone.
How much longer will your husband be, Mrs. Connolly?
I don't know.
Hey, look, you're right.
Hi, babe, where are you?
Listen, you're going to have to do this without me. I've got some business to sort out.
What? But I can't do this on my own.
Well, you're going to have to. Anyway, it's your evidence they want to hear, not mine. Listen, I'll see you in a bit.
Looks like it's just you and me then.
Jeffrey, it's Clyde. Listen, I ain't got an agent at the moment. Tash's still abroad. Can you do me a favour? Can you start looking for clubs for me? Top man.
Hey, what's up with Ryan? Is he still off? The gaffer says he's not feeling too well. The flu must have hit him hard. Curtis, is he still at Sears?
Yeah, he is.
Clyde! Are you training with us today?
Okay, is Jeff signing a forwarding address?
What?
Will you live in his old gaff? You must know he's gone.
What are you talking about, man? Come on, I'm not your secretary, man. I got no idea.
That's charming, that. Thanks, Curtis, big man. Love that. Great attitude, not. Hi, can I get numbers for hotels in Harchester, please? Yep, start with the best and work your way down. Okay, but I need to speak to them all. Yeah, can you put me through? Hi. Have you got a Jeff Stein staying with you?
Look at this. He must have gone straight down the high street when he took those cards. Clothes store. Jewellers. Electronic stores, computer games. This kid really knows how to spend.
You can claim it back off the card company.
Not if I haven't reported it stolen.
What?
So long as the transactions keep coming through, I've got a chance of finding him.
Jeff, I've got to prepare for court. I need that computer.
Just one more minute. The social worker could come back at any time. If Lee's still missing, that's it. I can't get guardianship of a kid who isn't here. Thanks, mate. The Grange. Gotcha.
So I give this evidence I can win the case for us, right?
Well, that's what we hope. Proving those tickets were stolen property is only half the battle. It would cut out the Boyles, but we'd have to wait for the full trial to contest Matthew Webster's claim.
But Brummie Train Spotter. My husband had them for breakfast.
Well, let's just concentrate on tomorrow's trial for now. Maybe we should go through your testimony again. You arrived at the ground when?
20 minutes before kick-off. Karen, my sister, was well annoyed when she realised Tony didn't have the tickets yet.
So he bought them from a tout?
He gave Dean a wad of cash. Dean went off, came back 5 minutes later with 4 tickets with Clyde's name on them. Doesn't take a genius to work it out.
But you didn't actually see who Dean Boyle bought the tickets from?
I saw it weren't my Clyde.
So you did see enough of the seller of the tickets to be sure it wasn't your husband? Well, that's a start. Our only problem is Dean Boyle will be in the stand saying exactly the opposite.
I'm not going.
What do you mean?
You need to go, love. The barrister wants us to go through all our evidence one more time. It'll help you tomorrow.
It won't help me tomorrow because I'm not gonna be there. I've had enough. Don't even want this stupid club anymore. I'm getting out of here.
No, you're not. We need you for this.
Ha! And that's all that matters to you, isn't it?
That's not true.
No, I didn't mean it like that, son. I mean, this is your chance to get back at that Connolly lad for everything he's done to you.
Everything he's done? You did it, Dad. You? Did you give me your blessing like I asked? If you weren't always coming between us, it'd be me coming back from that honeymoon.
Look what I've saved you from.
Can you expect me to thank you for that, don't you? Don't hold your breath.
Well, I won't lie to you, Mr. Boyle. Thank you. It's a serious blow your son won't be here to give evidence.
You mean that there's a chance that Connolly might get us?
More than a chance. I'm afraid it's going to be pretty difficult to fight our case. It always looks bad when a defendant doesn't even turn up. There's no one who's going to stand up in court and give evidence of you buying those tickets. Oh, excuse me. Speaking. What? And the judge has agreed to this? Let's see. Can you fax my office? I was a Connolly's barrister. Apparently the judge has agreed to a late admission of evidence. Your sister Donna will be testifying. And she's going to say those tickets came from a tag.
That rubbish.
Problem is we can't prove that on the witness stand.
Of course we can. Just because Dean isn't here doesn't mean we haven't got any proof. My wife saw everything. Didn't you, Kaz?
Clyde Connolly, I just called. I'm in to see Jeff Stein.
Is he expecting you?
He is. I'm a client of his. Let me guess. 217. I'll go straight up.
The stairs are over there.
Where's Jeff?
You looking at him?
Only my agent want to see him. Where is he?
You looking for Jeff? You found him?
You don't look like a football agent to me.
You don't look like a footballer, kid. Doesn't stop you thinking that you are one, though, does it?
Listen, son. I know this is Jeff's room, and if you're not going to let me in and have a little look around, then how's about I call the police?
Go for it.
Jeff? Jeff? Oi!
Jeff, I caught this lad in your room. He's nicked some of your stuff. I just got my flipping jacket.
Clyde, what are you doing here?
I want to talk to you about a transfer.
Who'd want to buy you? You call yourself a footballer? Like they could crawl faster than you could run.
Shut up.
What do you think you're playing at, Donna? Messing with Dean's head, not enough for you. You've got to go and ruin his claim and all.
Dean will get over it.
That's not the way it looked from here. He's left. God knows where he's gone. And it looked awful.
He's left. Sounds like he's the one ruining your claim, not me.
He left because of you. He loves you. Think he wants to see you necking that footballer every time you step outside? And now you're going to go against us in court?
What do you expect? Clyde's my husband now.
And you're my sister. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Family, Don.
I'm only telling the truth.
So that's it? You're just going to shaft us then? Well, don't think we're going down without a fight. And if you'll excuse me, I've got to go and find my stepson.
Yeah, you better get moving. You've only got, what? Ooh, 19 hours to find him.
He was in a right state, and he shouldn't be on his own. Unlike some people, the court case isn't the only thing I care about, Donna.
There's no point you even coming in if tomorrow you're just gone again. We did a deal when I got you out of that place. What happened?
You lied.
I told the social Nicky and I were married. You nicked my stuff, disappeared and spent my money. That's some payback.
Yeah, well, you and Matt would have chucked me out sooner or later. I saved us all some time. No big deal.
I went out on a limb to keep my end of the bargain. Why would I throw you out? I can't make you come back. Obviously, I can't make you stay. I can help you make a career in football if that's what you want.
Yeah, because you've done so much for me so far.
Stay tonight, and I'll get you a trial tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now what we have to do is try and convince Matt.
He stole Christopher's pocket money.
He's giving it back. I guarantee it won't happen again.
Mate, you know how much I've got to do to put my case together for the trial. Last thing I need right now is a house full of people.
It's just until the social worker agrees I'm fit enough to look after him. We move now, she'd never believe I could be a stable guardian. A couple of weeks, tops. What if this were Christopher? Doesn't take much to go off the rails. Broken home. You want someone to give him a second chance, right? Look, let him stay another couple of days. If he messes up again, fine. Just give him another go.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Do you? Where's Jeff?
Clyde, I'm sorry, I meant to say it's a meeting, talk about a transfer. It's not what it looks like. There's a chance of me getting a fee and I can pay you rent. We could both do with the cash.
You've got 10 minutes.
This is where you're doing your business now then, Jeff?
Matt's helping me out.
What's he doing here? Civil law. You're wasting your time, Webster. Representing yourself, he's practically giving me the club.
You're so sure that you're going to own it? Then why are you leaving anyway?
Can we just get on with this, please?
Yeah.
Right. I'm feeling Champions League.
Good.
We can get that right.
No problem.
Southend might come in for you, you know.
Can we go somewhere else? I don't want these muppets here in my private business.
Okay, that's it. Out. Now.
All right, Clyde, we're done anyway. I'll make a few calls. I'll call you later. Thanks. Again. I really appreciate it.
I'm not very good at lying.
All you've got to remember is when Dean went to collect our tickets, he was only 5 or so yards away, and you saw him meet Connolly. All the rest, the time he arrived at the ground, all that, same as we've always said. Don't think of it as lying. You're just saying what Dean would have said, only Dean's not here to say it. You don't do this. We may as well hand the club to the fella that stole his girlfriend. It's for Dean.
Not that he even wants the club anyway.
He said that in the heat of the moment. Now, he'll come to his senses, he'll come home. If we don't sort this out, he'll have nothing. No Donna, no money, no club. That's hardly fair.
No, I suppose not.
Come on, love. You can do this. I know you won't stand by and see our Dean shafted.
Where have you been?
Don't start, it's been a long day.
Oh, you're telling me Karen came round here and apparently Dean isn't even in Harchester anymore?
Might be moving clubs.
Why? What happened?
It's manager problems. See, Stuart Naismith, he doesn't really get where I'm coming from. Yeah. I can't play under him anymore. It's about time I told him.
So where do you think he'll go?
Don't know, babe.
You'll get loads of offers though, right? And you'll only go to a big club.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What about abroad? Milan, Madrid, do you think they'll want you?
Oh, yeah, of course they will.
Oh, great shopping. How cool is this? Roll on tomorrow. We'll own one club. You'll play for a better one. Spain, here we come.
Can't sleep?
Getting a refill. Need to get this work done.
Where's the pot here? Who would you rather want tomorrow anyway?
Not Clyde. Like he said, things aren't going to go too well if I'm up against a footballer with a lake of cash for lawyers. At least the Boyles and I are in the same tax bracket.
I'm not sure they pay tax.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I know this is a nightmare and you've got enough on your plate and he can be a little toe rag. I really do appreciate it.
Think you'll stick around this time?
Who knows? Hope so. Certainly got what it takes with a football and then some. It's just the rest. Plus, who knows if the social will let me keep him.
So, what happens now if he does stay?
I'm taking him to Harchester tomorrow.
I didn't think you wanted anyone to see him.
I haven't got a choice, have I? He's got to train or he won't get anywhere. Until he's playing with professionals, he's just another kid with potential.
What happens if he's spotted?
I can only do my best to keep him under wraps. If worst comes to the worst, at least I've got a relationship with Stuart. Better devil you know, right?
Behind me is the court which today hears the first of 2 trials deciding the fate of Harchester United. The club's troubled wunderkind, Clyde Connolly, is privately prosecuting the Boyles for handling stolen goods. Clyde, why private prosecution when the civil case to settle ownership of the club is just a few weeks away?
Well, they stole my tickets, Jeremy, so I'm taking them to court for theft, and once I prove they're nothing more than petty thieves, then their claim will be thrown out.
And then?
And then, the court case between me and Matt will decide which is the winning ticket.
Clyde, is it true you're leaving Harchester?
That's still all in the very early stages.
Why are you abandoning the club?
Well, once I'm owner, it would be a conflict of interest to play for Harchester too, so I can confirm I am looking for something else. But guys, you'll have to excuse me now, thank you.
Right, Tony, what do you say to the prosecution's claims, Tony?
Rubbish. Connolly sold us the tickets himself. We've always known we were in the right, we've just been waiting for today to prove it.
And what about your son's absence?
Dean couldn't be here today, but we're here to prove his innocence as well as our own, OK? Thank you. Cheers.
Matt, you're only here as an observer, of course, but given that the outcome will affect the final court battle in 4 weeks' time, who do you want to win?
It's irrelevant. Whether Clyde's comps were stolen or not, the club had no right to issue them to him in the first place. Roll on my case next month, and I'm confident I'll be awarded ownership of Harchester United.
Before you go, Matt.
The lawyer says you are testifying today too.
Yours isn't the only late evidence the judges admitted.
And let me guess who put you up to that. You're really going to lie for him, Kaz? It's not like you need to get your share. I mean, I'm your sister. I'm in line to win. I'll see you, right?
I don't even care about this stupid club. This isn't for me. It's for Dean.
Is that what Tony's been saying? Oh, come on. We both know who it's for.
Connolly versus Boyle, Court 2.
Kaz, let's get inside.
Yes, certainly, sir. I'll check on that for you. I'll just put you through.
I'll see you in half an hour.
Excuse me? Hello, Harchester United.
Yeah, right. It's only going to be about 5 minutes and they'll be throwing you out.
Just stay here, yeah? Don't move.
Yeah, or you could just tie me up. And how's my favourite mum? Listen, are you busy tonight? Because if you're not, there's this new
What are you
pal.
doing? Yeah, I thought that... You back with Jeff?
Well, yeah, he's brought me down today. He said I can play some footy with the lads. I've been here since yesterday. Listen, how come you're here anyway?
I work here.
Oh, you're like an agent for the club?
Nikki, I could really do with some help here.
On reception.
Oh, great. Is anything Stein says true?
Look, the kid needs to train. You can let him have a kick about in the reserves, can't you? I mean, what can he do?
I'm interested. Because?
I'll level with you. He's got promise. There's a few people sniffing around, but I thought I'd give you first crack.
Aren't you banned from agenting?
Look, I do a bit of consultancy work for him. It's no big deal. Just one day. Have a look. If you don't like the boy, you don't see him again. What you got to lose?
Okay. One day.
Thanks, Stuart. Oh, what's this about you selling Clyde Connolly?
Don't talk to me about Clyde. I've had it with him.
And that was the last time you saw the tickets?
Yeah. Till the boys magically produce them in the players' lounge after the match. Yeah, it was.
And no further questions, Your Honour.
Mr. Connolly, I put it to you that you did in fact meet the Boyles before the game, and you did sell them the tickets for a sum of £600.
And I put it to you, pal, that you're wrong. Why would I get my whole family down here if I was planning on selling the tickets that I got for them?
My clients will testify that they bought the tickets off you at the last minute, only 20 minutes before kick-off.
Then they would be lying.
This was after the club had told you that they'd sort something out for your family. Was that the plan all along, to get Harchester United to reseat your family and then sell on the comps?
No.
Then I put it to you that after your family had been seated elsewhere, you found your lost tickets and saw a chance to make some quick cash by selling them to my clients.
No, never.
It is true that some players do habitually sell their complimentary tickets on, isn't it?
Maybe, but I don't.
With the penalty being disciplinary action and a heavy fine from the FA, not to mention the bad publicity, I can understand why you're saying that, Mr. Connolly. Where were you 20 minutes before kick-off in the Everton versus Harchester game at the end of last season?
But I was in the changing rooms with the rest of the lads. It's the biggest game of my life. Why would I leave?
Think carefully, Mr. Connolly. We already know from your own evidence that you left the changing rooms to go to reception and speak with your mother.
That's true.
And I have witnesses that will testify that you didn't return for 15 minutes. 10 crucial minutes after you left reception. Minutes in which you could have sold my client your tickets. Now, were you or were you not absent from the changing room during that period?
Yeah. Look, I just heard I was starting, and when I got back from reception, I was really nervous. I was throwing up.
And you have witnesses to back this up?
Well, I didn't want anyone to know. You know, I went to the toilet by the physio room on my own.
So you say. No further questions?
OK, so keep it simple. Pass and move. Nothing too drastic. I don't want you hitting balls from too far out. Remember, no one likes a show-off, right?
No worries.
Nervous?
No.
This way. Andy, did Stuart tell you?
Yeah, no problem. What position do you play, sir?
Up front. Slot him in at fullback for the moment. Remember what I told you.
Okay. Here you go. Do yourself change at number 3, there's some kit there. Coming in, boys. Hurry up.
Right, I'm late to training.
You're leaving me on my own?
Look, I'm late as it is. I haven't been to training in weeks, and the papers know I want to transfer, and if I want any interest, I'm going to have to get myself in shape, aren't I?
I'd like to call Mrs. Donna Connolly to the stand.
You can't go now.
You will be fine. Look, good luck, babe.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So, Mrs. Connolly, You turned up for the game 30 minutes before kick-off without having tickets for a sold-out match.
Yeah, my sister Karen was giving my brother-in-law, that's Tony Boyle, a load of grief about it, saying he was supposed to organise things.
So what did Mr. Boyle do?
He gave Dean, that's his son, a wad of cash and told him to go and get some tickets.
Did he suggest where from?
Yeah, they mentioned a tout.
That's a lie!
Please control your client.
Mrs. Connolly, please, continue. Did you see the person Dean Boyle was buying tickets from?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Only from a distance, but I'd recognise him again.
And has that person been in this courtroom today?
No.
So that person was not your husband, Clyde Connolly?
Definitely not.
No further questions.
Mrs. Connolly, can you describe the person you saw?
Of course, yeah. He was short, blonde hair, kind of fat. Yeah, fat.
And what colour eyes did he have?
Green, I think. Yeah, definitely green.
And how far away did you say you were from him? You saw him from a distance, weren't those your words?
Well, maybe I was closer than I thought. I mean, it might have only been 10 metres or less, even, I'm not sure.
Mrs. Connolly, I put it to you that your testimony about this so-called tout is in fact a pack of convenient lies. No more than I would expect, given that you married Clyde Connolly all of 10 days ago.
That's not true. I saw that tout.
What colour eyes do I have, Mrs. Connolly?
Brown.
And I've been no more than a few metres away from you the whole day. No further questions?
Gaff, how's Ryan? You doing okay? He'll get through it.
Hey, tell me he's not training with us.
He's so badly out of shape. Just coming into this training session alone will kill him. Clyde, you better hurry up. The reserves are already out there.
You what?
What's he doing here? I ain't training with him. What is this, care in the community?
All right then, lads. Let's get back to it. Well done, Emma. Good stuff.
Andy, you might want to put those two on the same team. There's a bit of history.
And that's when I saw him meet Mr. Connolly. He was only a few yards away. I mean, difficult not to spot a Premiership footballer from that range.
Nothing further, Your Honour.
Perhaps you could go through what happened when you discovered your husband had come to the game without tickets, Mrs. Boyle.
I was cross. I just wanted a nice day out. And Donna kept saying how she wanted to go back home. But then Dean offered to go and get some tickets, so Tony gave him the money.
And what happened then?
Then Dean went off and I saw him meet Clyde. They talked for a couple of minutes and then Dean offered Clyde Connolly some money and he gave him the tickets. And then when Dean came back, he gave us our tickets and they had Clyde's name on them.
Didn't you think that was strange?
No, I mean, I didn't really think about it. They were his tickets to sell.
No. Isn't it strange that a footballer who's just been told he's starting the match that will decide whether his club stays in the Premiership should go off for a wander minutes before kick-off to sell his tickets?
I don't know.
Can you describe Clyde Connolly to me, Mrs. Boyle?
Yeah. He's quite youngish looking and he's medium height and he's got brownish hair.
Sounds like it could almost be anyone, doesn't it, Mrs. Boyle?
No, I mean, if he was in this courtroom now, I could point him out to you straight away.
Because you know you want it to be him.
No, I mean...
What about what he was wearing when you saw him with Dean? Can you describe that?
It was before the game, so he had his kit on, didn't he?
And what colour was that?
It was purple, the Harchester colours, everyone knows that.
So he was wearing his shirt and shorts with his name and number on the back?
Yeah, it had Connolly on the back, that's how I knew it was him.
You mean you only saw him from the back?
From the back sometimes, but he did turn round.
You saw a young-ish, medium-height, brown-haired man from the back wearing a shirt with Connolly on it, and you therefore knew this man was Clyde Connolly?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you know how many Connolly shirts are sold by the Harchester Club shop by the end of a season? How many young, average-looking men might be wearing one outside a Harchester match?
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. That wasn't what I meant.
So what exactly did you mean, Mrs. Boyle?
What did you think you were doing, Karen?
I didn't mean it, you just confused me.
It wasn't much to ask. All you had to do is stand up and say, I saw Clyde Connolly. How hard can that be? But no, you had to mess it up.
It's okay, the judge can recall me tomorrow. I'll be better then. I can go home and prepare some more.
We were prepared for today and look what happened.
I'll work on it some more and I'll know what to expect then.
You better, lad. Or you can be the one that tells our dean that you lost on his claim.
Where are you going?
For a pint! I need one. You better get yourself home and start working out how to get us out of this mess you've got us into.
How's he doing?
Yeah, it's a real step up for him. You can tell he's new to all this.
Soon enough. Yeah, well, he's probably already got yours, hasn't he? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. I'll skin you up any day, pal, any day. You're nuts, mate. Nuts.
Wait!
Stop hitting yourself!
That's enough. Get back into position. Clyde, stadium stairs.
Gaffer!
I'm not going to argue with you, Clyde.
What did you do?
This is me. I gotta stay in shape while you're not playing. I gotta be twice as fit as you just to stay in the running.
You mean you actually want to be here?
I'm not exactly the gaffer's favourite person right now, you know what I mean? So I've got no choice but to give 110%.
Are you crazy?
Listen, man. I just want to get back on that team. There's nothing wrong with a little effort.
Go on, make us a go.
Yeah? Yeah?
Come on.
All right.
Problems?
I'll race you.
Are you with this?
Yeah.
Come on then.
All right. Ready? Yeah.
You on steroids or what? Listen, I've had enough. I'm going in. You come in.
I've got another hour, mate.
You are.
Kaz, are you okay?
What, do you care?
Of course I care. You're my sister. I'm worried about you. It's not nice being up there on the stand. I mean, come on. I should know.
No, it's not.
And you've got to go through it again all tomorrow.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to put yourself through this. Tony's using you. He's forcing you to commit
perjury.
You can go to prison for that. And why risk it when he's only doing it to line his own pocket? Do you really think he cares about you?
He loves me.
Does he?
He's my husband.
And Dean's his son, and he'd sell him for 6p down the river if he needed to. Do you reckon if Dean hadn't left just before Tony needed him for the trial, he'd give him monkeys where he'd gone?
Half the reason why Dean left is because of all this.
Do the right thing, Karen. Tell the truth tomorrow.
I gotta hand it to you, Jeff. Practically written you off. Then you come up with this. Boy's got the pace, definitely got the skills. Yeah, let's get him out there.
Stuart, I brought this kid in because I could see that there's a great player there and he needs to be training.
Training and playing. Yeah, he's ready for that.
But you know as well as I do, he's 17. He starts playing now. I can't sign him. You can't sign him. Not as a pro. We'll both lose him.
Not necessarily. Rooney stayed with Everton.
This is my livelihood. Sure, you can sign him, but give me till he's 18. I need my consultancy fee, and no, nobody else can come in and take him.
And you're definitely sure he's only 17?
Yeah, tell me about it. Please, Stuart, don't put him in the first straight off. I'm asking for your help here.
All right, Jeff.
Thank you.
Hey, Colin need taking down. Clyde.
Yeah, well, he had a comment to him.
You couldn't have pulled that on him 6 months ago.
Yeah, well, he was on fire last season, man. What happened?
Mental.
Guess what? Karen just about cracked giving evidence today.
I don't want to talk about it right now, Donna.
She might as well have said Tony told her to lie.
I've had a terrible day. Can we just sit down for a second, please? Sit down.
What are you talking about? It is time to party. This time tomorrow, Mr. and Mrs. Connolly will be the proud owners of Harchester United Football Club.
Oh, a little thing called Matt Webster. I don't want to talk about it. Training was not fun. It's weird, man. Stuff I used to do without even thinking about it, it's gone. Like turns and that. I haven't got the pace anymore.
Babe.
It's all out of shape.
Babe, don't worry, it's okay.
How can it be okay?
Haven't you been listening? We're gonna get this club. You can give up football then anyway. Why work when we've got all the money we'll ever need? We're gonna be rich.
It's not about the money.
Boyles are falling apart. Karen practically admitted she was making it up on the stand. Connolly's battering it.
Clyde Connolly. Oh, you should have seen what I did to him today. Right, I had the ball and I was coming up to
Please,
pitch.
not inside.
And I sent it to his legs. Oh.
I spent a month putting that together.
You shouldn't have let yourself get nutmegged then.
That's it. You know that one more chance? Well, that was it. Tomorrow morning, you're out.
Congratulations.
And what? I'll find somewhere else to live.
So I can waste more time and money helping you out. You know what makes a good footballer, son? It's not talent, it's commitment. Look at the state of Connolly. It's not rocket science. I can't help him and I can't help you. Although you could all help yourselves if you got up off your backsides, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let yourself out in the morning. And if I find anything gone, this time I'll call the police. Have a nice life, Lee.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Good night.
Vodka straight.
On me, and I'll get my tab as well, please. Drinking alone?
What happened to Barbie?
She's gone home.
Brody doesn't get laid. I could tell that story.
It's training tomorrow, isn't it?
Never stop me.
Football's what I love most.
Clyde? Come on.
Woke up, I had the same clothes on I had on last
been worried.
I'm at the club.
What? Well, just get a move on, will you? We're supposed to be in court in an hour.
I'll be there.
I don't know any better.
Do you think he's ready? I have to play Clyde in the first team from here on in. I've not got much option.
Well, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Sandra, could you get this typed and distributed for us, please?
Of course.
Thanks.
And this is for typing. Now, please.
What's this?
I thought you'd be able to recognise one of those by now, Nikki.
Don't let the prosecution badger you into saying what they want to hear. Remember, your claim to the club rests on what happens today. Yesterday wasn't a great day for us. Nothing you've said has ruled us out yet. But we won't survive many more uncertainties. Just focus on what you know, that you did see Connolly's face out there. Just tell the truth. It'll be fine.
Court 2 in session.
We better go in.
Your husband not got the stomach to watch himself lose then, Donna?
He'll be here. You all right?
Yeah.
Mrs. Boyle, we ended yesterday talking about Clyde Connolly's clothing. Could you just go through your description of him for me one more time?
He was wearing his Harchester kit. It had Connolly on the back, and he did turn around and did see his face. That's how I knew it was him.
Yes, thank you. What would you say if I told you I had a number of witnesses who will state that Clyde Connolly was wearing his training kit, dark blue, without a name on it, when he left the changing room to go to reception?
I'd say he must have got changed later before he went out.
He did get changed later, shortly before the match. And again, I have a number of witnesses who are prepared to come forward and testify that they were with him from the moment he changed to the moment he set foot on the pitch.
Well, I'd say they were lying. I mean, they're his friends. They're probably just lying for him.
Or maybe it's you who's lying, Mrs. Boyle.
Over here, babe, it started.
How do I stop the case?
What?
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to stop the case.
You can't be serious. We're hours from winning this.
What's this?
Nothing, Your Honour.
I want to stop the case, Your Honour.
Let me be very sure I understand you, Mr. Connolly. You're dropping your private prosecution against Dean and Tony Boyle for handling stolen goods.
Yeah.
No, babe, please, please,
No,
please.
I am. I don't want to own the club. I just want to play football.
You can't do this. We're about to win. Tell them you've changed your mind.
I'm
Clyde.
sorry.
You can't do
I'm
this
sorry.
to me.
Good luck, mate. Hope you win, yeah?
We're gonna be rich!
What will I do?
What will I do?
You're not so badly off.
What? Clyde's jacked in the trial. What will we do?
You're not going to be skint on. You're still a Premiership footballer.
Let's go, Cass. We don't hang around with losers.
You're keeping him under wraps? You're keeping me in the loop?
What?
Look, Stuart's put Lee in the reserves team tomorrow against Southend.
Stuart's done what? Well, that's it. He's in the reserves. Now everyone will be in for him. He's not even living here. There's nothing more I can do.
Connolly's out. They're running. He's dropped out. It's just me against the Boyles now. This could be it. The club could be mine. Yes! What's up?
Stuart's put Lee in the reserves team tomorrow.
Brilliant. Fantastic. That's bad news. I'm in the reserves.
Looks that way, son.
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations.
Sure everything will work out for the best, Jeff.
Yeah, of course it will.
Well done, son. Thanks.
All right, hold it there. Ryan, come over here. Come on. Where's your focus today? Where's your focus? Keep your eye on the ball, keep your head down and get the deliveries in.
Gaffer, can I have a word?
Right, I've not got time for this now. This is about a transfer.
No. I won't be accepting any offers now. If Jack's in the court case, I don't want to own this place. I just want to play for it.
Coming soon on Dream Team.
The one and only Luke Davenport.
What happened? Is it the car? The brakes?
Are you okay?
Why am I not in the team?
Because you've not been playing well, and I don't think your head's in the right place. But I just need to know why he took those pills.
Luke Davenport's been acting very strangely lately.
Has he?
Very out of character.
I need you to meet me at the club. It's urgent.